I am losing it. Literally losing it. Do you hear me? Do you see me? Look at my glasses. When I tell you I am holding it together by a thread, I mean by a thread. As y'all know, I don't want to hear it any more than y'all want to hear it. But Harry Potter, the Harry Potter series has held me hostage for the past month. 2 months actually. Oh my, it's been 2 months. It's been so long that I've been captive. I forgot how long it's been. 2 months. It's been 2 months of me reading the Harry Potter series. And like at first it was like, I'm sorry. I said I wasn't gonna cry. At first it was like really fun and like cool. But then the books kept getting longer and like, I'm sorry. And then people started like a lot, like how much can this kid go through? And then like what's crazy is like you're going through the story with them and it's so long that it really feels like you're a part of the story. So then when these people, you really feel it and it like really starts to hurt, but it's so often now. And I just don't know how much my heart can take. And not only that, I'm so committed to the story. Listen to me. It's been months since I've been able to read other books. It's taken over my life. So now, every time I'm washing dishes, I want to read Harry Potter. Every time I'm sleeping, one more chapter, just one more chapter. And it's never one more chapter. And if it is one more chapter, baby, the chapters are 30 minutes long anyway. You know how much sleep I've lost? You know how many times my family's like, Lily, get out of the book. Lily, get out of the book. Lily, we're at a restaurant. You need to stop reading. I don't know who I am anymore. I am a shell of myself. Gone. Alas, there is only a shred of me left. And I am tired. I am sick and tired of the shackles, the manacles that have been put on me by Miss J.K. Rowling. I've been reading them for free on Kindle Unlimited. And it has to end today. Like, I need my life back. I'm taking charge. So as y'all know, I am currently on the last book in this gosh darn mother freaking series. There's 7 books, 7 of them. I've survived, barely, 6 of them. And I'm at the end. I'm at the end of the 7th book. And I just saw someone I really cared about. And I wasn't even planning on filming this video today. I had a completely different video planned for today. But after I read that, and the wee time that I have free time, when I should be doing other things, when I was reading Harry Potter, I was like, no, I've had enough. I've had enough. You're not gonna emotionally abuse me like this anymore. I'm a person. No, we're gonna finish this series tonight. So, I have literally, anyway, I feel like this is surviving Harry Potter. But anyway, I have 3.5 hours left. And it has to end today. It has to. It literally has to. So let me tell you where I'm at. Right now I'm at the part where... so what do y'all want to do? Are we having spoilers or are we not? Like, I need to talk to somebody. Someone needs to know what I'm feeling. Okay, I just won't go crazy with the details. Right now, even if you've seen like the movies, they're in the movies, so I'm not even gonna say anything. You see how unhinged I am? I'm trying to get it together. Okay, anyway, I am at the part in the book. I should also mention, by the way, it is past my bedtime, so there's a lot of factors right now in what you currently see. Anyway, I'm at the part in the book where they're having the war at Hogwarts. It just started. Like, nothing's happened. No one's... I swear to God, like, if someone else kicks the bucket, I'm not going to survive. I'm not going to survive it. Because, like, the way I'm attached to these people, it feels like my own family, my own friends are just passing out on me. And I just, like, can't take it. Anyway, we're gonna think happy thoughts. There's no way she's gonna take more people from me. There's no way, right? There's no way she's gonna take more people from me. It's fine. Everything's gonna be fine. No. So I thought, because this is the last book, it's going to end on a happy note. Everyone told me it's going to end on a happy note. So I'm thinking that I had the worst of it already, right? Like, I already saw one person pass away in this book already. I mean, that's it, right? And every book, there's always one person. The person already kicked it now. So now I'm like, okay, everyone told me this book is going to be good. Let me just finish it strong. Let me finish it with the people I love. So I don't know what's going to happen here in the next few hours. Buckle up, like, and subscribe. Let's get started. All right, so if you're like me and you don't really know the story of Harry Potter, or you didn't know before, I'm in the last book where he finally meets like the bad guy he's been fighting through all these books. And he is currently at the school. He's currently at Hogwarts where Harry used to attend. And now Harry's like, it's now or never. You need to go or I need to go, because like I'm tired of fighting you. So that's the part where I'm at. It hasn't started, like the war hasn't started yet. He's actually just looking for like one last little thing that's going to help him out. So I just want to get started. Let's see what happens. Again, I have 3.5 hours left. I just need my life back. I need my life back. So here we are. Wish me luck. I'll see you probably in an hour. Unless something happens. Oh God. I literally cannot take this anymore. Like, why? I don't understand. At the end of chapter 31, like, I am so tired. I am so tired. Can Harry ever be happy? Like, I just don't understand why every book multiple people have to die, and like, why make us care about them if you're just gonna take them away? I just don't understand. Yo, I still have 3 hours. That was only 30 minutes. I thought I was gonna talk to you again in an hour. I like cannot take it. I just don't understand. And I'm supposed to just keep reading, like, these are such good kids. They are so brave. They fight so hard. And they're so young. Like, why are they just dropping dead so young? These are the bravest people I've ever met in my entire life, and they're not even real people. They make me want to be a better person. And to see, like, he hasn't even lived his life yet. Like, what are you talking about? It's so frustrating. I'm like trying not to have a breakdown. When I tell you I am so attached to these characters, I'm not kidding. And I just don't get why, like you just want to make the book more interesting? Like, is this what you want? JK Rowling, is this what you want? Well, here you go. I hope you're happy. I just don't understand. He was like, he's just a kid, like. And who is this chapter gonna take, huh? Who is chapter 32 gonna take? Let's find out. If you don't know, I'm trying to get it together. I'm now at the part in the book where the war is getting real bad, obviously. And someone important just got. And now I gotta see what happens. I don't know. I'm so upset. I know I told y'all not to give me any warnings and not to like spoil the books, but I feel like this book, out of all of them, really needed some like warnings, because I am just not prepared. Like how much loss. It's like so painful to see. And you get so attached to these people. I'm just like, I'm trying not to cry. It's embarrassing. But like, why? I just don't understand. It is supposed to be a happy ending. Like how? You think their family's just gonna be gung-ho after this? No. Chapter 32. And I literally said, see, I kind of jinxed myself, because I was like, they already took one person. They're not going to take any more, because throughout all the books, it's always been like one person. Well, I guess she wanted to change it up, huh? Didn't she? Okay. Let's keep going. It's almost 10 o'clock now, and I got work tomorrow, but I don't care. I need this to be done. I need my life back. I need to heal. I need therapy, probably. Like, and kids were reading this. Like, at 12 and 13, they were reading this book. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the emotional trauma I would have had? I would have known loss. Maybe I would have been very, like, emotionally intelligent. Because it teaches you a lot by force. It's just so crazy. I just, like, don't understand. I just don't understand. How much more can he take? How much more? There's no one else she can pick on? Like, literally, is there not anyone else? He is the most deserving kid, and his friends are the most deserving kids. Oh, it just makes me so upset. But it's fine. We're gonna keep going. And we're just gonna take it on the chin as it comes. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next 30 minutes. I'm genuinely fearful. This chapter is 28 minutes long. Let's see if we can make it 28 minutes. Okay, at this point, I'm not making any other time constraints. We're gonna go chapter by chapter and just hope that we make it through. Because, like, what the freak? What the freak? He was just a kid. All right. I'll get myself together. Let's go back in. Wait, can we just talk about something? Someone just passed away. Someone important just passed away. And this is exactly how I feel about loss and grief. I'm gonna cry again. I'm sorry. But it says, the world had ended, so why had the war not ceased? The castle fallen silent in horror, and every combatant laid down their arms. Harry's mind was in free fall, spinning out of control, unable to grasp the impossibility. Like, they're just supposed to keep fighting after this? Like, I don't understand. And, like, how much more can he take? Genuinely, as a person. That is such a great way to explain grief, because that's exactly how I felt after my grandma passed away. Like, it just feels like the world should stop, and it just keeps going. It's such an odd feeling. And to see, like, him pass away, you have to keep moving about, like, I can't imagine. And he's just a kid. He's 17 dealing with this over and over and over again. We're not even a chapter in. Okay. We're going back in. I'm like scared. I don't want her to take anyone else. I'm really genuinely trying to get it together. I just didn't expect that one. Okay. I took an hour break just to give myself a second because I was really going through it. And then I started to pick up reading again, and literally as soon as I did, 2 more people were taken and they passed away. So now I'm just terrified to continue reading, but I also need to know what happens at this point. Now I'm like, how can this possibly get better? The war finally ended in Hogwarts. Obviously, there were a lot of casualties. They are explaining the casualties now. And at the end of it, Harry is about to see Snape's memories that he gave him before the last altercation that they had. And so now I'm about to see that. But, like, I genuinely have real life anxiety right now. I'm so terrified to continue even reading a single word because every word, every sentence with these books, like the next sentence can be something completely different and traumatizing and like catastrophic. So I'm just so scared to move forward, but I'm also at a point where I'm like, I need to know what's going on and I just want to be at peace with this story. Plus it's 11 o'clock. So I can't take any more breaks. I just need to figure out what happens. And the only way to do that is just to continue reading. So I'm just bracing myself now at this point. I promise you, no book has stressed me out. Genuinely stressed me. Genuinely gave me anxiety like this series. And I love it so much. And I think it's because I care so much about the characters. But genuinely, I am stressed out. And I hate that. I just need to know what's going on at this point. Oh my god, it all makes sense now. Snape isn't bad. I knew he had it in him. I knew he had it in him once I heard his sassy behind name. He was for us. It makes me feel a little bit better. I'm still obviously very traumatized by all the deaths, but that was like a win. A win is a win. And right now, that's exactly what we needed. Oh my gosh. But now I'm at the part where Harry's going to the Forbidden Forest and he has all this information now and he's going to go see the Death Eaters and Voldemort and he's gonna see what's up basically. So I just can't believe it's all clicking. It's all making sense. Is this the part where y'all was saying it was gonna make sense? Because it's making sense now, but I'm still waiting for that happy ending because girl, all the trauma, it had to be for a reason, right? I swear if this kid goes through one more thing, I'm calling it quits. I literally cannot take it. But that was a cool W. It also makes you feel like...
Sorry, my lips are a little dry.
I like how they humanized Dumbledore, because you can see that he's just as human as all of us. Like, he has his own flaws. He has his own shortcomings, even though he's like the greatest person ever and you would want to model yourself after him, and Harry really looked up to him. It's nice to see that like even the best of us, you know, aren't perfect, and not in a way to be like, I knew you weren't perfect type of thing. I think it's just nice to know that like the people that you look up to, where they're at in life is attainable. Like they're not bulletproof basically. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it was just cool to see that even Dumbledore has his shortcomings, because then it's like, okay, I can see him as a human being, as like a real person that I can relate to, and understand that even he has days where he's not making the best decisions. So I really like that aspect as well. Also, side note, I haven't mentioned it before, but shout out to Neville. Out of nowhere, he became like this fierce warrior, and I am just beyond proud of him. Because they used to make fun of him, act like he wasn't like that guy, or just even treat him as a decent human being. And the way he is showing up, I'm so proud. He has grown so much. The character arc, insane. From like when we first met Neville in the very beginning, like in the first book, to where he is now. Neville's different. Neville's different. And I love that for him. That line from Mrs. Weasley, honestly, truly, I did not think she had it in her. Wow. Wow. That was good. That was good. It's all making it a little bit worth it. I mean, still, I am very traumatized, very upset, because there was like no reason for those deaths, in my opinion. But we're making up for it now. We're making up for it. This is insane. We're at the final like thing. This is where we see who's gonna win. Obviously, we know who's gonna win, but like actually being a part of it, seeing all the nitty-gritty details is insane. And now I'm thinking too, I'm jumping a little bit ahead of myself here, but now I'm thinking I have to watch the movie for the 7th book. But I think for the 7th book, there's 2 movies. They kind of did that Twilight thing where they elongated it, which I don't mind. But I think there's 2 movies then, which is really interesting because I've been watching the movies as I'm finishing the books, and I realize like, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if it's because like I missed that time, but doesn't it feel like the acting in the first few movies is all in like lowercase or something? Like there's no real emotion. It just feels like they're reading the words and it's just moving so quickly. It didn't feel like, I don't know, like a real story. But the last movie that I watched, which was for the 6th book, that one was the first one that I genuinely enjoyed. Like, I really loved the laughter, the banter, the storyline, how they told the story, everything. I thought it was really, really good. And it was one of the more modern ones. And when I was watching the older ones, I just did not have that feeling. I just felt like even when people were supposed to have emotional reactions to things, it just felt very almost monotone. It was just very like, oh my God, that's crazy. Wow, Harry, the boy who lived. Like, it was just very monotone. And I don't know if it's, again, because like I just missed that time and I didn't see it in its glory. But now watching it at this time, as we are so far advanced in like technology and stuff like that, and I'm much older, I'm like not the target demographic. But now I'm watching, I'm like, oh my God, like, I mean, it's okay, but these movies didn't stand out to me. And I couldn't understand why everyone was like so crazy about these movies. And then I watched the 6th one and then I was like, I get it. That one was really good. And I think it's also because the kids are getting older. They are learning how to act more. They're honing their craft. Technology is getting better. And I don't know, it just made me connect with that story a little bit better. So that makes me excited to watch the movie for this last book, or the 2 movies for this last book. I'm very excited to see. We're in the final stretch though. Let's keep going. I finally finished it and it was really good. I still hate to see that, you know, certain people didn't make it, but the 19 years later thing, like that extra chapter, really did put like a bow on the whole thing. I just still can't believe the crazy whirlwind of a story that I just went through. 7 books, 2 months, almost 3 months of my life committed to this story. And we finally finished it. Albeit at 3 a.m. and I got work at 10 a.m. But we still did it. High five. I'm so proud of us. That was so crazy. I can finally have my life back. I have been stressed out. I have been literally broken down emotionally. Cried so much, so heartbroken, anxiety induced. And yeah, I would change it for the world. Gosh darn it, I'll say it. This was such a great story. It made me feel like I was reliving my childhood again. And it was just nice to have something innocent to read, something fun and adventurous, and taught you like good morals too, like always be a team player, be honest, have morals, stand your ground, be brave. Even when you're afraid, be brave. And it was just so beautiful. I don't know. I always try to take things out of books once I finish reading them. I think everyone does. I don't know why I said that like I'm so different. Yeah, I'm just different, guys. I take morals out of books. No, I just feel like even as a little kid, I always tried to see like the overall message, and this one was just so clear to me, like being brave, working with your friends, or just making sure you value friendship and like true honest to God friendship, being a good person, fighting for the people who can't fight for themselves. Like it was just such a beautiful story, and it feels like I've been able to do a little something for my childhood self, you know? I really always wanted to read this series, and I don't know why it never happened. I never was able to. And it was really cool to check that off my bucket list now. And I had a wonderful time. It was so crazy, but I had such a great time. And now I'm just excited to watch the movies eventually. I think once I watch the last 2 movies for the last book, the sleepies got me. After I do that, I'm gonna just do a Harry Potter marathon and watch all the movies in like a single day. I would love to spend my weekend like that. That would be so much fun. Getting all my snacks, maybe make butterbeer again, and just watch all of the movies in one day. Sounds like a plan? I thought so. All right, I'm going to get as much sleep as possible. I had such a fun time. Sorry for the little mental breakdown. But I genuinely loved and cared for all of these characters, and I'm happy to see that they're doing well. I don't know if I'm going to read the 8th book, which is The Cursed Child. You know what? I actually probably will read it, just because the movie's coming out next year. And I want to know what's going on before I watch it, because obviously now I have to watch it. Now I'm committed to the story. But I don't think I'm going to do it anytime soon. I genuinely need like a break from this world. I loved it, everything about it, but like now I just need something light and fluffy, easy to read, not 700, 900 pages. And we need to get back to this gosh darn motherfucking TBR, because y'all, the way I have not touched it at all is just so egregious. It's so insane. So I'm glad to get back to the regularly scheduled programming and read things that are actually on my TBR. I'm done for real this time. I'm literally gonna pass out. All right, I love you guys. I'll see you when I see you. This is gonna suck getting up in a few hours.